Hello, my friends, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome into the mat. Happy Friday, my lovies. Happy Friday. Happy Shimmer and happy Heart Day. Well, pre-Heart Day. Guys, we're going to do something so fun and beautiful. A simple beaded double-strand bracelet today, inspired by this beautiful lampwork bead. And since tomorrow is Valentine's Day, I figured I wanted to work with this. This is so beautiful. You guys got several if you picked up my Cloud9 February sparkle bag. Oh, I mean, you guys, wait till you get them in your hands. Oh my goodness. And I know some of you, by the way, are delayed. I notice it. I'm getting the emails. I see it on my store in terms of delivery delay from the post office because of some really crappy weather in the central and east coast. I'm sorry, guys. I wish I could, just pigeon drop it to you, but they're on their way to everybody. Many of you have received yours. Some of you are delayed for delivery due to weather. I'm sorry, my friends, but it's gonna be there any day, any day. Okay, guys. So by the way, quick announcement. Because tomorrow's Valentine's Day, I decided to pull my love bag out, and I'm gonna make several projects for Valentine's Day tomorrow. If you picked up any of my love bags, I did 3 different love bags. We did Velvet, Candy Crush, and Rosy Romance. And so I'm so super stoked. So I am going to get my love bag out and I'm going to do some fun things and show you guys some design inspiration tomorrow for Valentine's Day. In the meantime, friends, why don't you say that we take a float over here to Cloud9? We're just going to do a simple beading project today, my friends, a simple double strand. What I'm working with here are some of the beads that came in that beautiful mix that you got, this bead mix, right? Where you got the check fire polish, or the check jux, and the teardrops, the gorgeous lamp work, the Hawaiian flowers. Oh, what a beautiful bead mix. So I'm working with the makings of that, and then this ombre strand, that 4mm ombre strand. Oh my word, you guys, I just love it. And I'm just feeding it right on in this ombre. I just love this. So I'm working with that, and then these adorable, beautiful coin, or you can call them little disc beads or coin beads. They're pink with the gold AB. They're just precious. I love these. So I'm working with those. And then I'm using some French wire, my friends, for my ends here today. I am using some 7-strand tiger tail today. It's in a beautiful light lavender. I don't know if you can pick up that color. So I'm just working with a tiger tail beading wire today. And then I have the magical crimper and some French wire right there for my ends, a twisted jump ring that you got in the bag. And then I used a head pin right here and did a cool little dangle-do. And so it's the little lavender teardrop and one of the check there with the ball. You see how the ball's right there on the front? It's really cute. So you do something fun like that. Just bend your head pin back like that and then feed the bead on. And I just wire wrapped it right there to my little jump ring because I gotta have a dangle. So I've just done some simple stringing here, my friends. So I'm working with 2 strands, and I basically fed each individual strand after I finished it there with that beautiful French wire on a jump ring. And I'm kind of just playing with the pastels, and I'm just going to make now a focal in the center here with this stunning lamp work. Oh my gosh, you guys. Now, if you did not get the Cloud9 sparkle bag, because it is sold out, my friends, quite a bit of this. I do have bag extras. They were released today. I do have some of these gorgeous lamp work. There's one side, if you guys can just pick that out. Look at that. I mean, hand painting, it's different on either side, is so beautiful. I love this. I do think I have quite a bit of this in bag extras, so you can check the store if you did not get that sparkle bag, or if you did and you just want to pick up some extras of your favorites. Anyways, guys, so I just decided to work with this graduated ombre strand, and just kind of have a little contrast here. So that's what I've done on the first strand. Now I'm going to put both of my strands together here, in fact, and we are going to put that beautiful lamp work right down the center. Okay, and then what I'm going to do here, because you've got that little divot there where your heart is on the top, what I've decided to do is to keep both of my strands together, and I've noticed that these little coin beads, they work beautifully here. Feed that down both your wires, and they work beautifully here, just right there at the tippy top of that lamp work. It just sets right in there perfectly. I just love that. And then what I think I'm going to do here, my friends, is I'm actually going to keep my strands together. And I'm actually thinking I was going to put the teardrops down both strands as well. But I wasn't sure if I wanted to put them on this side or this side. So I'm going to put them on this side and see how I like that. So I'm feeding these again down both of my bead stringing wires. And so that's what that would look like on that side. Oh, it's just so darling. But I wonder if I want it over on the other side, at the bottom of the heart, or do I want it at the top? I think I want it at the bottom. So I'm going to back that out, and I'm going to keep my wires together. I'm going to put my teardrops, 2 of them, down both my wires. Then let's go back to the lamp work. Again, keeping my wires together for these 4 beads, and then put that little darling little coin on there. Oh my word. And I think I might like that a little bit better. Yes, yes I do. Yes I do. Let me see what wire is which. Let me see which wire is what. You guys get all crisscrossy on me here. Yep, you did. This is this guy. So you need to be going over here. Okay, I've got it. Okay, you're that way, you're that way. And so that's kind of what I have, friends. And notice how I kind of taken the spacing, and taken that into consideration there with the droop, because I could have put that right here, but I just wanted to kind of space it out. And I think I'm going to put one over here on this other side too. Oh, this lamp work is just out of this world. So I think maybe I'm going to keep my strands together, and let's get one of those down there and see how I like that. Oh, I very much like that. Okay, and so now what I'm thinking, friends, I want to put, okay, yep, you're on the right side. I want to, I think, just put maybe some of the coins on, frankly. I was going to go back to just the graduated strand, but I'm thinking maybe we'll do some of the little coins. If they will lay next to each other, I am not sure. I think not. I think I need to go back here to this graduated strand. And it's just so easy too, friends. When you keep these smaller ombre strands, just keep them right on the wire that they came on. And just notice how I just fed my working wire right through the end there, and they'll just slide right on down, right? Really easy way to get your beads on. And let's see if that's gonna work. I don't think that's gonna work, guys. It's a little too crowded there. It's a little too crowded. So I think we need to go back. Let's see if I push, yeah. I think I need to pull that coins off, and I think we need to go back to the graduated strand. So I'm going to just take my working wire, right, and I'm going to go right through the beads that are on the strand as they came, right? And I'll feed a couple more on here. And then you just pull it out, and they'll drop right on down. Easy breezy lemon squeezy, my friends. Some really super easy way to get your beads, to get your teeny tots on if you're going to do a big run like this. And that's what I'm doing here with this ombre strand. Because I love the effect and the way that it looks. Just exactly the way that it is. So let's see there. Okay, so now that's what we have. Oh, it's just so pretty. And again, if I have a little peek of my wire there, I'm okay with that. Because, you know, I've got the lavender colored wire here. So I am totally fine with that. Let's see where we need to be here. Maybe I'll finish at the end with some of those cute little coins. Oh my gosh, so cute. Let's see where we're at here. So it should be right in the center. And let's come back around here. Yeah. That looks about right. That looks about right. Maybe what we'll do here, guys, is put these strands together. I'm thinking maybe even put one of the drooks down. I don't know. I think that looks kind of pretty. Let's see, everything's on the right side here. Maybe finish it off like this with the strands together. Maybe. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Just wanted to have something that was so pastel-y, but I wanted to definitely do a double strand with all of these beautiful pastel beads, because notice how that pastel palette, do you notice how it really punches out that purple lamp work? It just stands out all on its own beauty. I love that. And we've got a lot of nice texture here. I think that's really cute. Let's see where we're at for my length. And I think we are done. Yes, we are. We are done. I'm gonna put maybe one more coin bead down these strands here. And then I think what I'll do is we will put a crimp down both wires. And let's grab some of that French wire. And let's do a nice piece here, or two. And we'll use the magical crimper here. So I'm just gonna cut two pieces about the same. About like that. And we cannot put, by the way, guys, two pieces of the bead string and wire, because this is a fine, the size is fine, it will not go down. The French wire will not go down both strands. So now that I'm thinking of that, wait a second, let me get my head back on straight. Okay, I think I need to split these off. Or we could crimp it right here. We could crimp it right here and just do one loop on this side instead of two. One finished strand instead of two. We could absolutely do that, because this wire here that I have hanging out, right, we'll go ahead and crimp that. So it'll, you know, we'll have all our wires crimped. Let's see if I can get this back through. Now, I only want to put it through my crimp. I do not want to put it through that tiny little bead. So let's see here if we can get this to work. Let me pull that and see if that'll come together. Yeah, that comes together. Okay, I think this might work, my friends. I think this might work. Let me get everything uncrossed. And let's go around here, and I'll hold this, keep a little movement and bend in my bracelet. And even, again, there's a little peekaboo of that wire. It looks lovely. I am not the least bit concerned about that. And so let's go ahead and crimp that off right there. With the magical crimper, we'll just put that tube right in the center of our plier there, and we'll give it a nice squeeze. And now we'll get our ravioli, our four corners there. we're going to turn it around inside, place that inside the plier, and then turn it around, I think you guys know how to use this now, right? You guys get it. And that'll be a beautiful finish right there. And so pretty. Everything is just tidy. So we're going to go ahead and let's flush cut that wire. And let's go ahead and get this one out of here. Flush cut that one nicely. I will certainly save my French wire for later use. And my crimp. And then what I'm going to do, friends, on this ombre strand is to keep it intact. I am going to just pull that tail back through the last bead here and kind of feed it through. Make a loop there. And this will keep my beads intact so they won't come off, all right? So a little tricky poo for you there. If you didn't know, now you know. And let's go ahead and get a clasp on. So I've got these beautiful twisted jump rings. The lobster I have is also 304. So I think we're in good shape here. Now I could use a smaller jump ring if I need to on this side. We'll check my length and we'll see. I did make nice sizable loops, I'll show you in a second, on that French wire. Let me get those out of the way. So I made some nice sizable loops there with my French wire, as you can see. All right, because I love the look of that. It's just a beautiful finish, right? So nice sizable loops. So let's see here what we've got. Let's get this. I might have to do a little leverage situation. Let me get my leverage going here. Oh, my word. My goodness, friends. And there we go. Is that stunning? You know what, this lamp work, oh my gosh. And you know, it does have a little movement here. It's just perfect. I've got my little dangle, but that's what that looks like. Isn't that darling? I hope you guys are inspired. Just a simple beaded bracelet, but it doesn't look simple. Look how stunning it is. It's just so pretty. Now, if I don't need that much length, again, I can downgrade the size of my jump ring over here and over here, because I, you know, just wire wrapped, you know that, but we can certainly change out our jump rings. And I do prefer that on the French wire as well. That allows us an opportunity, if we would like, to change out our jump rings without having to restring the bracelet, as opposed to if we were to have added our closures right to a wire guardian without that jump ring in between, right? So lots of positives going for us there. Isn't that just darling? Isn't that pretty? I hope you guys enjoyed. And guess what? I will see all of you sweethearts for Sweetheart Day tomorrow. And let's jump into those love bags of mine, shall we? And make some beautiful love-inspired jewelry. I hope you guys have an awesome rest of your night. We'll see you then.